Well, first of all, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's finals or bust. You assemble Lethal Weapon 3, which is what we could easily call them right now. There's simply no excuse not to come out of the East.
Oh yeah, I'm too old for this shit.
Not for me, you're not sure.
As a teammate of a guy, when he says the team is not good enough, how does that hit you and other core players of a team to be told that from a teammate, or to hear that from a teammate?
Obviously, it's disrespectful, but everybody has a right to their opinion. We feel a certain type of way about some of his actions.
So it finally happened. James Harden is leaving the Rockets. How you doing, everyone? DMC back with another video, and again, this is something a little different from what I usually do, but I felt like it needed addressed. So James Harden has finally been traded from the Rockets to the Nets to join Kyrie and KD, of all places, reuniting with Durant, as you can tell with the little Lethal Weapon 3 gif at the start. So if you didn't see this coming, not sure where you've been. If you've seen DeMarcus in the background there, he was talking about how he feels really disrespected by James Harden's comments after the game last night, which I'm going to play in a little second here, and you'll see, yeah, you don't expect that from the leader of your team. It is actually really disrespectful to everybody else in the organisation, but we'll delve into that in a wee second.
That y'all never made a run at all. Made a run at all in this one.
We're just not good enough. I literally, have done everything that I can. I don't think it can be fixed. So, yeah, thanks.
So I mean, obviously those are just little snippets coming from, that one interview last night. But see, at the end of the day, he's the star, or was the star, of the Rockets. You can't just throw your team under the bus like that because you want a trade. And James' it's not even just that, right? His actions off the court these last couple of weeks have been a disgrace. He's getting paid millions for what? To ISO Joe around the place. Now, that might sound like James Harden hate, which I grant it is a little, but not for the same reason as most people. Now, most people hate James Harden because of what he does, right? I hate James Harden because I see how good he could be if he just played the right way. Like, you've seen it with the Rockets. He's brilliant during the regular season, but then come playoff time, they crumble. Now, you can blame the rest of the team all you want and say it's not James Harden's fault, but that's just ridiculous. It's a 5-man game and he's the star. I mean, he's the guy that's supposed to be unguardable on offense, and he's chucking up bricks or just try ISO and it's not working. So with all that being said, him getting traded to the Nets, I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work. Now, you could argue the coach and KD are going to have a wee word with him and maybe speak him into being more of a catch and shoot type player, which could work if they're letting KD do more of the ISO, I guess. But is James Harden going to be okay with that? Has he ever been okay with that? Other than at the start of his career when he was coming off the bench. And even then, was he really happy with that in his head? I doubt it. So yeah, it's a weird situation cooking up right now, and I want to know your thoughts. Like, let me know down in the comments below. Do you think this is going to work out for the Nets? Are the Rockets going to be better off now that Harden's finally gone, and maybe now they can play a wee bit more team-orientated basketball, and they don't need to ISO it up as much? Because I mean, I love John Wall, and if you watch the full interview there with DeMarcus, even he's saying, like, listen, no disrespect, but I came here to play with John Wall. I don't really care about James Harden. Which is fair enough, because it's even come out that, he's been disrespectful in the locker room and all this sort of stuff behind the scenes. So I can't imagine it would have been a great environment for the rest of those guys trying to Just try to play some team-orientated basketball, and they've been so close to getting the chips. There's just been that final hurdle they need to push over, and maybe now this can be their chance, or maybe now this will be the Nets' chance. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you think, how this is all going to pan out. And if you like this sort of video, make sure you leave a little like and subscribe for more content, because it helps the channel out a lot. But I'll leave you with this little gif the NBA on TNT shared last night. Enjoy.